America and the world. We're in some final tech rehearsal, and we've been getting lots of amazing questions from Twitter because our process is so strange and unique. And so we'd like to answer them. So I'm going to go around today and try to answer some of your questions with some of our cast. Ooh. We have a question here from @Aviva. She says, if you could play any other character on Broadway, who would it be?
On Broadway?
Yeah.
On the whole
Broadway? It specifically
Broadway?
says on Broadway, so no off-Broadway, no regional.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, easy. One of the kids in School of Rock. I haven't seen it. I know nothing about it, but like, badass. Oh, I can't curse.
They'll bleep it. It'll be fine.
Badass. Is ass a curse word?
I don't know. That's a good question. You let us know in the comments. Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
You're looking so smart in your little fall outfit today.
Well, I'm a really intelligent guy.
Yeah.
My clothes reflect that.
We have a question from @SARAHELYSE17 Slayra.
Oh, we have a history.
Sarah?
She asks,
Yeah.
if you could play any other role in Spring Awakening, what would you play?
Adult women, hands down.
Yeah?
I have all my choices prepared, especially for a Sunday night when I can really like blow out my voice. Yeah,
Yeah, great.
That's it.
Thank you.
of course.
So Kath is interpreting once again for Amelia. And this is a question from @MulderScully_. For the deaf actors, is there a show that you would love to do an ASL version of with Deaf West?
Oh. Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. Perfect. Thank you.
I just want to say, I think she should do Violet. Oh my gosh, we want her. I want her to do Violet. I think she'd be amazing.
Deaf West Violet would be amazing.
A Deaf West Violet. Because we were talking about this, her scars, and she always felt ashamed by them, but lately she felt great. And I'm like, that's what Violet's about.
I think they're very fierce. Is there any show you would like to see, Josh?
Into the Woods.
Ooh,
That's my goal, my baby. If anyone takes it, I will murder you.
Children will
It's my
listen
show.
one way or another. Yes.
And we go to sing for those 5 songs.
Or maybe Rent.
Ooh, I like that. Hey Marlee, we have a question from a fan. What show would you like to see an ASL version of for Deaf West? Any other show?
In ASL.
Yeah.
I would like to see Cats.
Oh. I love that idea. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your input.
Meow.
So this is really cool. Sometimes we rehearse just doing the signing and the music with no singing to get the signing right, and it's really, really cool. So here's a treat. This is a question from @PUPICA325. For the deaf actors, what sparked your interest in acting and who inspired you?
Oh, my dad was very theatrical, and I maybe looked up to him. And when I realized I really wanted to have a career, not just to do it for fun, there's a person called Monique Holt. She is an incredible professor, actress, writer, sign translator, everything. She helped me and inspired me. Thinking about, not thinking about money and living, but thinking about what is your passion, what was your goal. And at that point I said acting. Don't think about the money, don't think about what people want you to do. Do what makes you happy. Do what your joy is, what your love is, and everything will follow. Yeah.
Thanks, Angela. That was beautiful. Hi, Robert Urdiza.
Hello.
This is a question. A, which role are you most excited to do? And then B, if you could cover any track that you don't cover, who would you cover?
I mean, it's kind of typical, but I think I would definitely, I'm most excited about going on for Melchior. Just because it's the most challenging thing I've ever had to learn.
Yeah, lots of signs there.
And I'm not a natural signer. I'd learned, when I started rehearsal for this. So that will be exciting should that day come. In terms of female characters, I think Ilsa. Yeah, definitely Ilsa.
I feel that too. I want to be Ilsa.
And this is how it starts. Take your shoes off in the back of my van. My shirt looks so good when it's just hanging off your back. She said, use your hands and my spit sign. We got one thing in common, is this tongue of mine. She said, she's got a boyfriend anyway. It's 20 minutes before I drop you off, and all we seem to do is talk about sex. She's got a boyfriend anyway. She's got a boyfriend anyway. I loved your friend when I saw his film. He's got a funny face, but I like that cause he still looks cool. She's got a boyfriend anyway. She's got a boyfriend anyway. And now we're on the bed in my room, and I'm about to fill his shoes, but you say no. But you say no. Does he take care of you? Or could I easily fill his shoes? Do you say no? Do you say no? Now we're just outside of town. You're making your way down. She's got a boyfriend anyway. She's got a boyfriend anyway. And I'm not trying to stop you. Like, if we're gonna do anything, we might as well just. She's got a boyfriend anyway. She's got a boyfriend anyway. Got your tongue pierced anyway. You in your high tops anyway. You in your skinny jeans anyway. You and your fit friends anyway. I take them all out any day. They all got back homes anyway. They all got boyfriends anyway.
And the question is, what is it like being one half of a single character? What's that experience like as a voicing actor?
It's hard because you have your own ideas about what you think how the line should play, and then but you're watching somebody to check their timing and like today, like I got a note, hey, Josh is doing this thing, but I had no idea because I was standing behind him. So I didn't know so I have to go find him and ask him, like, what is your intention on this line that's me too?
Wow.
2 words.
So you really have to like confer with them on really everything.
Yeah, it's two heads are better than one kind of thing, I think.
It's really hard. It's really, really hard. For all the reasons that he said are totally accurate. In my case, recently we were having a lot of trouble with jokes. You know, I guess in a case with an actor like Daniel, who is profoundly deaf, there's like a sense of comedic timing that comes from hearing human speech that we're all like used to and stuff like that. And in order to make like a certain line that's written to play a certain way and be a laugh every night, because this show has a few of those, you really need to figure that out. So it took us like many shows to get this one joke in particular down, which is the obsessed with penis and mesmerized by penis and vagina, and well, I am. And so we had to play together with figuring out like, okay, well, he started by doing something like this, and we realized, oh, this sign kills the joke no matter how tight we are, and things like that. So working with Daniel to find like 30 different ways to land this joke until we finally found it, and then it like erupts with laughter, and then
you have to wait. You have to wait every night to play it to see what happens.
See what happens, and then Daniel will come off stage. He'll be like, "Did they laugh?" And I was like, "Yes, they totally laughed tonight." But yeah, so stuff like that is a crazy challenge, and then following someone's lead while also giving your own input and coming together to make one thing it's crazy, and I can't imagine I'll ever do it again unless Deaf West wants me back for something else.
There's no chance of that.
No.
All right, thanks guys. Here we have Katie Boeck, the voice of Vendla. We're at intermission of this show right now. It's going really well, I think. And your room is looking so cute. I gotta say, I haven't been up here yet.
It's all Catherine. It's all Catherine.
I went a little crazy.
Look at these ladies.
I went a little overboard.
And Katie, the question is for the voicing actors, what is it like playing, one person with another actress, like playing the same character together? What's the experience of that like for you?
It's so awesome because, at least for me, I get to do what I love to do, which is sing and play guitar and talk. and it's like there's not just that. There's this whole other element of ASL that comes into the mix, and I just think that it's like 8 million times more the character that now that it's being shared. I'm sorry to laugh at me. It is.
I left my dirty socks on the counter while you were, and I was like, I'm laughing at your dirty background.
And dirty socks. That's my answer. No, I just think it's great. I think that people walk away with such a deeper understanding of what the character's about because it's being. The whole story of the character is being told in such a deeper way.
Yeah, like her internal life is playing out.
Yeah, I have
externally.
the sort of fun part of I get to reveal a lot of what her subconscious is thinking, and that's not something you always get to do if you are the only person that gets to express the feelings of the character. A lot of that is sort of all in your mind, and me being her mind or her spirit, I get to kind of play around a little bit more, and I really enjoyed that part of it.
Here we have Lauren Louise.
Washing brushes.
Washing brushes. Our very own Melita being domestic during intermission here. Do you have any interesting rituals pre-show?
Interesting? No.
Well, what are your rituals pre-show?
I like to listen to music. Lately I've been really into Billie Holiday just because I feel like she
Oh.
understands me right now. And then we play Ninja on stage.
You do.
Which-
I'm really terrible at it.
Me too.
I still don't
You
quite
are
get
not
it.
worse than me. No
Yeah.
one is worse than me.
Your question is, if you could play any other role on Broadway, what role?
Why does this question keep happening?
I just asked her this the other day.
Because I'm your agent.
I don't know.
You
Anything that's like
as-
sexy and fun
Yeah.
and a little mischief maybe.
We call her Sexy Lexi. Well, you can
She
see.
wrote that herself.
Thanks, ladies. Have a great act too. Bye, 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 bye. So I got a question. How is the experience different of being in Spring Awakening versus Les Mis? The experience is completely different for a lot of reasons. It's a hell of a lot shorter, which, you think like, oh, more show, more fun, but not all the time. Not when you're doing it 8 times a week. Also, I would say this music is way more in my wheelhouse. Like, it's way more the kind of music that comes out of me naturally, whereas in Les Mis I had to really work and push to get that big operatic sort of I mean, as operatic as I can get, but that kind of sound does not come naturally to me. The biggest difference, I think, is that was a show that I auditioned for and was cast in after like many auditions and stressed about, and then was in a room with people that I didn't know, you know, a team that I didn't know, trying to convey what they were, you know, trying to get out of me, their vision of Marius and mine, like coming together and creating something that we could both agree on. Whereas here, this is a show that, you know, I helped conceive and put together with like literally my best friends and the love of my life, and we're all in the room together just trying to like make the play better, so much less focused on myself and like how I'm doing and like if they like me or not. I'm just sort of like trying to contribute what I can to the greater good. And you know, we all started out doing this for free. Like literally when we did the first workshop of this that I worked on before Les Mis, we were in a stripper fitness studio that smelled like cat pee, rehearsing, I swear to God. And we performed it in this little dance studio for like friends and family and the board of Deaf West to like see if the idea would even work. Everyone was working for free. We actually, like Michael and I bought like props and stuff and paid for, you know, the keyboard and like things like that. Like we like put our own money just to like get the idea on its feet. So we really believe in this. So the fact that we're here on Broadway, it's a totally different experience than, you know, the standard route of like auditioning for something and being cast in something and then like being taken care of in that way. This feels way more like homegrown and personal. So both experiences were really sweet. I'm really happy to be here now, and I'm happy that you at home are joining us. Segue, so thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go eat some Buffalo Wild Wings right now because it's right across the street from our theater. Good night. Thank you.
Purple summer.